Hello, everyone. Today I'd like to address the idea of searching for our better angels in this ugly time. I rewatched the entire West Wing television series. Each episode contrasts starkly with what we are experiencing with Trump 2.0. One particular episode hit me especially hard emotionally. The Toby Ziegler character, White House Communications Director, is contacted to appear at a park where a homeless veteran is lying dead on a bench, having frozen to death in a particularly frigid night in Washington, D.C. The man was wearing a coat that Toby had given to Goodwill, and it had his business card in the pocket. That card was why he had been contacted, even though he never met the homeless man. Toby couldn't erase the thought that this veteran was going to be buried without recognition, treated as just another unfortunate casualty of a war long since over. In short, Toby, with some difficulty and controversy, arranged a military funeral for the deceased veteran. As I watched the funeral depicted with a tiny group of a half dozen attendees, in addition to 6 soldiers firing rifles in an official salute, the kindness and generosity of the Toby character to make this event occur brought me to tears. I found myself just weeping throughout the scene, so moved was I by someone caring for a complete stranger. Repeatedly, I see videos posted on social media showing individuals engaging in simple acts of kindness and generosity. Hundreds of viewers post messages of love and encouragement. I read a story about the actor Paul Newman, who insisted on having various perks added to his movie contracts. Then, when he showed up on the first day of shooting a film, he instructed the filmmakers to take the money that would have been spent providing these perks, such as a chef, special food, a decked-out trailer, etc., and donate the entire amount of money anonymously to a children's hospital in the area. When I am in a restaurant and the wait person is especially friendly, or harried, or stressed, or upset, I occasionally pay a 30% tip on the bill by credit card, because some restaurants share tips among the waitstaff, and then I leave a single $100 bill for that wait person as I leave the restaurant. In one instance, a young man who had served our group in a pub came running out into the parking lot as we were all leaving and held out the $100 bill, thinking that I had accidentally dropped it onto the table. I was enormously impressed by his integrity, and I assured him that the money was meant for him. I just pictured that my small act maybe had brightened his day. Giving to charities is wonderful, and I encourage it as well, but even small acts of kindness and generosity can be so heartwarming for the giver and often profound for the receiver. Generosity and kindness, of course, do not have to involve money. Helping a person struggling to carry groceries to their car, complimenting a clerk in a store for efficiency or an especially helpful attitude, or myriad other acts that brighten a stranger's day, even for a moment, all add up. In these times of moral upheaval, most of us crave our better angels, and helping others can help satisfy that desire. So I tell these stories not to glorify the giver, because helping others should be in our DNA. I want us to reflect on the true satisfaction and benefits helping others provides, particularly in these turbulent times. While I fight fiercely against the rise of authoritarianism and oligarchy in our country, as do so many others, I continue to be stunned by the hatred and bigotry, the pervasive ugliness that has invaded the marrow of our body politic. Trump, Stephen Miller, and a host of nasty white supremacists spew their hate like a spreading virus, infecting an increasing number of Americans. What greatness can this iniquity serve? Are we not all moved by simple acts of kindness, both witnessed and experienced personally? Do we not want to teach our children by our example to be kind and generous? How is it that cruelty and degradation of the less fortunate can invite rallygoers' applause? I will continue to fight the good fight to counter hatred and bigotry emanating from Trump and his disciples, because thwarting bullies is our sacred duty. but I encourage every American to increase their simple acts of kindness and generosity that truly make our country great.